Hey guys.
Hey.
All my little food monsters.
Oh.
We've been away.
Yes.
We've each had some issues, some health problems come up, I've been making changes though, eating a lot healthier. Quit smoking. Still, we're on day 37 and I'm still smoke free.
Yay.
Roy's breathing again.
Yay.
Without assist.
Yeah, thank God.
And, first off, because I tell you I'm eating healthier, just because I make it don't mean I eat it. I usually send it home with him and his family. So what we are making today, now that I got the guilt set up, cinnamon rolls. A basic bread that you can do anything with. All when we come back on In the Kitchen with me, Mikey, I'm back. And my cameraman, old Roy, back behind me. Well, behind the... Y'all get it.
I'm over here.
Say hi.
Hi.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. Like I said, we're going to start with a basic roll. You can do anything with this dough. You really can. In fact, I've showed you before. This is just a small variation on it. We're going to do about 4 cups scant of flour.
Metric's confusing to me.
So, it is to me too. But, when I bake, I eyeball a lot, especially breads. Quick breads, I can't win.
I know what that is.
2 teaspoons of
Yeast.
Yes. And I am not blooming my yeast. You don't need to with this. I'm going to be using a hot water and you only need a single rise. With any baked good, you want a little bit of salt. It looks like I'm using a lot. Show you guys my dipper.
It's a little thing.
It's about a half a teaspoon. So I put 3 of those in, teaspoon and a half. Now to that, you've got to have something for your yeast to nibble on. And since this is going to be a sweet dough, you want it a touch sweet, about 3 tablespoons of sugar. You can also use, what, Roy?
Stevia.
What else?
Honey.
Honey's really good.
Honey, won't you mind?
And another one that you could use if you'd like is pineapple juice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Do you know what, that bread that you like?
The Hawaiian sweetbread.
The Hawaiian sweetbread, that's what they use in it. So you want to mix this up slightly before you put your water in. And you are going to use anywhere from 2 to 3 cups of water. I'm not going to give you an exact measurement on that for the simple fact it all depends on the humidity, your altitude. We're in West Virginia, so we're mid-range altitude. It is humid as beep today, as it has been
all week.
So, we're going to start with extremely hot water out of your tap. Don't boil it. I'm going to let Roy get in there and take a peek. You remember that feature that we have?
Yeah.
Do you think this would be a good time to use it?
I think it'd be a good time to speed it up.
All right, that has got a good mix on it. There is one more ingredient yet to add. We are going to add, make sure I got the right one, 2/3 of a cup of powdered or dry milk, instant milk, whatever you want to call it. Personally, I think cooking or baking with this is about the only good thing to do with this. I don't know if you guys ever drank this as a kid. Or got it at
a pantry.
Yeah, any of the pantries or anything like that. You know, that was a staple. Roy and I, as I'm sure you guys know, we're from West Virginia, Appalachia. We didn't come from money. We came from families, hard-working people. Been down on our luck at times, but I am blessed right now. Amen. I really am. Got a good job, got good friends, and I got all of you, my food monsters. Woo. But I got to reach out and ask something for you. Please, from the bottom of my heart, in the times of COVID and all this other stuff going on. You know what they need to do, Roy?
Yeah, I do.
I'll tell them. They need to
like and subscribe.
And if you like what we're doing, we'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. And I know you looked in there, the dough didn't magically grow. I taught you guys or showed you the recipe for a single batch. I got a bunch of people at work that love food. Actually, the new job that I just started, my agency shut down, so I moved agencies. Well, the new agency that I work for, we all sit in a smaller area. We don't have individual offices. Social distancing is a challenge, but it's happening. But who can social distance with cinnamon rolls? I'm going to go into work and they're going to smell it on me. So what we're going to do is finish mixing this. This is only going to need for about 10 minutes. Once it pulls away from the side, and do the window pane test. This dough is going to be a little bit more forgiving because we are going to roll it back up and make some beautiful cinnamon rolls. Roy has to get busy and prep up the inner workings of cinnamon rolls. Some butter and some cinnamon. We're going to do some nuts, some raisins, whatever makes you guys feel good. Orange zest in them is good. Make them like a Danish. Squeeze some cream cheese in there. I guess all we have to do is roll these up, get them in the oven. We'll be right back. If only y'all knew.
You could only imagine.
Okay, so we're back.
You're back.
Our dough is about nearly doubled. This will be the only rise that I'm going to do on it.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I want to show the rise.
I'm still here.
No. Sure. Oh.
Okay, this is one of the few places where I use margarine. And if you want to do butter, you can. Butter's an extreme... Words. Butter is an extremely powerful taste. And for this, I think it just overpowers it. So I use a really good margarine. To this, I'm going to add 1/2. I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. 2 tablespoons of a good dark cinnamon. And that was 1 pound of margarine. Now, I am doing a double batch. Roy said he could eat 12 of these by himself, and I need 12 for work. So I'm doing a double batch. We're going to let this mix until it is fully incorporated. Do you know what the term for that's called when you're mixing something into butter? I know this one.
A compound batter?
You're creaming it.
Oh. Whatever.
When you're into baking things. And then now you really want to preheat your oven so we can cook these for Roy. Roy loves cooked breads.
No. If it goes in the oven, it's baking. If it's on top of the stove, it's cooking. Okay.
I had to give him that moment. So, we're going to let this mix. When we get back, we're going to roll, or I don't know what this we is. I'm going to roll these out, fill them up, cut them up, get them ready in the pan. I said I'm not going to do a second rise. I'm really not. I'm just going to let them rest for about 10 minutes while I prepare the icing, which is super duper easy, and you can also do it about 20 different ways. We'll be right back. And hey, yes, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I will leave the recipe for this dough down there. But to make it appear, you have to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
If you like what we're doing, please hit the little bell.
Ding.
It'll notify you every time that we release a video. And we both do apologize from the bottom of our hearts that it hasn't been as regular as it used to be. Roy's just not regular anymore.
What? Oh, believe me, I'm quite regular. We just...
I knew that was coming.
We just had to take care of some things.
We did. Both of us had to take care of our health. And health is important because you only get one body.
That's right. It's like an old car. You got to keep it tuned up.
Yes, sir. And some of us wait a little bit too long and put on some extra weight. Catches up to you, I'm telling you. So we will be right back. So we got our dough done. As you can see, I've got an extra large batch. I'm just going to fold this a couple of times. Get you a nice, pretty little square going. And half it. You don't have to weigh it out. Now, I'm not going to say, but y'all know who you are that are watching. During your unfortunate incarceration, I was not a guest. I was an employee in a prison. And as a treat for the people in the kitchen, this was a dish that I would make. If you can really call it a dish. This is a treat that I would make. And of course I had Roy put that in the fridge. Yes. And I was not thinking. It's still a little bit warm in here. So, here's our mixture. Doesn't that just look tasty? Mm. Now you can also just squish out your butter, put your little pats of butter. However you want to do it, sprinkle your cinnamon and sugar. I just do it all at once. Another good addition to this, you can do vanilla, orange peel. If you want to go a Canadian way, you can do maple and bacon, which would be really, really good inside. As creative as your mind gets. And yes, if y'all weren't watching, I would have bit that. Look, oh. No, I cut it.
I know some tricks.
Well, now, traditionally you would use pecans. I don't appear to have any pecans like I thought I did. I grabbed walnuts. It would be just as good, I'm sure. Now, me personally, I don't care for raisins. But Roy has asked for raisins in these. So I'm going to show you this first one. Never did like raisins.
But
it's weird. I love grapes. So, I did oil the counter slightly. I don't recommend you doing flour with it. Just do some oil. And loosely, very loosely roll these.
Don't let go.
Roy, you need help.
Well,
and there we go. Now, this is going to be messy. You do not need to butter your pan. Again. So, best way, measure straight in the middle. Then cut your halves in half. Now, normally, I would stop right there. I like big cinnamon rolls. That's how I served them in the restaurant. That's how I served them in the prison. But we're going to do these a little bit more bite size. You know, I bet you can also do these with chocolate chips.
I bet.
The end pieces, I personally like, and I'll definitely like these because they don't have the raisins in them. You want to stagger these in your pan slightly because they are still going to rise. I could have made that dough just a little bit thicker, but trust me, these will be just fine. You'll see when they come out how beautiful they are.
How beautiful.
10 minutes, just leave them on your counter while you get your icing ready. Give us a second because I'm also cooking Roy's dinner.
He's just a good man all around.
Oh. I haven't cooked in a while, so this is nice. So we're going to let that sit for a couple of minutes. Roy is going to mix up the
Glaze?
I was about to say gravy.
Gravy.
Wow. Roy will mix up. Roy. One more time. Take 4. Roy will mix up the glaze that goes on top. The glaze ingredients are simple. For what we're doing, 2.5 cups of powdered sugar, a squeeze of lemon if you have it, a couple of tablespoons of milk. That's really all you need. We'll show you. High fiver. We'll be right back.
Oh my goodness.
Quit looking at my buns.
I'm looking at your bun, boy.
It's hard to find good help. See, I told you the 2 ends kind of falling, but that's what all this extra oil is for, just to soak them up. Now, I, unfortunately, cannot imbibe in this. My dessert is chilling in the refrigerator, but, yeah. I did the raw vegan thing for a week. Thought I was going to die. I really thought I was going to die. So did everybody around me, but that's a whole other story.
Yes, he was rather loud.
So, guys, we're a little bit out of practice, but I'll make up for it, like I said, and give you the full recipe for the dough. And you can use this for anything. You can make your hot rolls with it. I used it for the West Virginia pepperoni rolls. What else did we do? I don't remember. I almost can't wait for Thanksgiving or a big major holiday so I can do some all-day cooking. Everyone, I want to thank you. Oh, Roy's Glaze. 4 cups of powdered sugar, about 1/4 of a teaspoon of a good vanilla, and about how much milk did you say you added?
I don't know, not even a 1/2 cup.
Start slow until you get it to the consistency that you like. We like ours a little bit thicker. I wouldn't pour them on unless you're ready to serve them warm. As soon as you are ready to serve, get them and get them going. I told you I would make them. I made them, and they're good, and it's hot as hell up in this kitchen. So we're going to get out of here. Before we go, I know I've already asked, but I'm going to ask one more time. And I want to thank you all of our new subscribers that we got while we've been off in this COVID.
Yeah.
Every day that I looked at that really made me smile. So I want to thank everyone. Not that I don't thank our longtime viewers that have been there with us from the beginning. Brenda, thank you so much. Pooh, thank you. Ronnie, I guess that's it, except for to eat. And I've got Roy's dinner cooking too. He wanted fried. This man will eat fried chicken 24/7.
I love it. Love me some chicken.
Guys, thank you. And like I said, if you would, please like and subscribe one more time if you haven't already. If you already have, like again and
That's right.
try to subscribe again. I don't know. And if you like what we're doing, ding, hit the little bell up there.
Ring a bell.
And you know, Roy might dance for you. Actually, he's going to be eating something really gross coming up soon. I mean, delicious.
Ooh.
We will get back to guess what time it is. Guys, thank you so much for coming by. Peace!
Later. I'm going to tear that up.